Shadoosh! Holy smokes! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Magic the Gathering lovers. Wow. Wizards dropped on us some big news today. Modern Horizons. What? Yeah, they said they were going to do away with Modern Masters. It kind of sounds like they just changed the name and the gimmick, if you ask me. That's kind of seems what's going on here. But I think this is really cool. I'm all for it. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions for sure. Blow up that comment section. But Modern Horizons, and I'm going to even show you two of the cards that they released. One is Serra Angel, Planeswalker, which I've talked about. Why isn't it a Planeswalker? Why doesn't she have a card? It's insane. And there's another card, Cabal something or other. We'll get to that in just a minute. But let's talk about this set and what exactly is happening here. So Modern Horizons is a modern legal set, skipping standard. That's right. You're not going to find these cards in Magic Arena. You just won't. It's not going to happen. So for all you Magic the Gathering standard lovers out there, these cards are not going to be standard legal. Kind of a bummer because, man, could you imagine Serra Angel in standard? Well, everyone and their mom would be playing it, I'm sure. But there's going to be new cards, new designs, like never before seen stuff. Like, I'm giddy. I feel like a little kid like in a candy shop right now. This is so cool, man. What all we got here? Well, it's going to include reprints to new modern, reprints new to modern. I can't even talk. I can't even read my own typing. Full set made for booster draft. That's right. This is going to be a complete set, over 200 cards. We'll get to the dates and everything else and how many and the print run. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be a buy a box promo, a real nice shiny buy a box promo as well, which the buy a box promo will be available at pre-release. This is juicing up, baby. This is getting real crazy. A paper product, that's right. It will appear in Magic Online, but not Magic Arena. So, I mean, it's modern, so it only makes sense. They really didn't need to include this, but I think because there's a lot of new players, they may not know what modern even is, you know? I mean, we have, Magic's having an influx of new players, and it shows when you play on Arena that there's a lot of new players. It used to be like that. I was one of the first, I think, 5,000 or 6,000 people to sign up for Magic the Gathering Arena, and I was late to the game, by the way. I think I'm 5,199, something like that. Feels like a prison like number, you know, like I got this number, you know. But holy crap, man, this is really exciting. But yeah, so new players, just so you know, this is not going to be in standard. It's not something that's going to be legal. You can play on Magic the Gathering Arena. It's just not going to happen. 254 cards. It's releasing June 14th. Now, I got these cards, man, and this is crazy. Some of these cards, the abilities, I think the most exciting thing I can't even talk. Okay, let me get to one card. Let me get to one card here. Skidink. Okay, here's Cabal Therapist. This is one of the new spoilers. I put you decide synergy, you tell me. I mean, we all know some obvious ways this can work well in a deck. I like the set symbol too. It's pretty slick. It's almost like a vampire kind of collar, you know? Like you got the old collar, the vampire and the stuff in this. I'm trying here. What do you want from me? Cabal Therapist is a one-drop sweet artwork on this, man. Creature horror. It's got the menace at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. You may sacrifice a creature. When you do, choose a non-land card name. Then target player reveals their hand and discards all cards with that name. It's a 1/1. It's got menace, so it's sweet. Now, if you take away that entire text at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase and all that, and just leave the menace and the 1/1 and a 1-drop, it's not a terrible card. I mean, but no, really, when you put the other stuff in there, when you do choose a non-land card name, then target player reveals their hand and discards all cards with that name. Let's just say you're facing a deck that's running rats. We'll see ya. You know, like it just goes right out the window there. Or if you're running, what's our other friend's name here? The newer card, man. The persistent partitioners. Let's say you're running persistent partitioners, and you got a heck ton of those. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's just out of their hand. You know, they got to discard it. But still, that's a powerful ability. And if you know what's in your opponent's hand, let's say, I mean, you're running cards like Thought Erasure or just like Duress. You know, you can look at your opponent's hand. You know what's in their hand. If they got 2 copies of something, man, bam, that's huge. That's game winning right there. Cabal Therapist can really, really change the outcome of a game like crazy. And the whole Cabal, I want to collect an entire set of just all the Cabal cards. But this is so neat. This is so cool. I guess there's going to be cards like from earlier in Magic the Gathering, like from Legends, that they're going to be reprinting, you know, stuff that's going to go into this set. I'm not just saying Legends. I'm not, you know, just narrowing it down to that. But, you know, Alpha, Beta, there's going to be reprints that are not on the reserve list. If it's not on the reserve list, remember, it could be reprinted. And there's going to be some heavy hitters, man, that can be reprinted in this. They said it's all new. Everything's going to be brand spanking new. But they're talking about cards that are not currently in Modern that are going to be reprinted. Are you following me? Okay, so there's gonna be new additions that are gonna come in that are not new, but like they already exist. Okay, you get me. Thank you. I'll be quiet now. Okay, what Joey's trying to say is he didn't take his medication today. That's right. That's very true, Bill. Okay, very true. But what else do we have here? Are you guys ready? You ain't even ready for this. You can't even handle this, man. You can't even handle this. Also, go back. Someone's going to take this home, this pack right here. I think it contains a mythic, honestly. Go back one video. It's crazy. Boom! Serra the Benevolent. Oh, my God. They finally did it. Serra Angel. Oh, my God. I'm so pumped. Serra the Benevolent's a 4-drop. Legendary Planeswalker Serra. +2. Creatures you control with flying get +1. +1 until end of turn. That's not huge. But when you think about it, you drop this card down. It only takes to your next turn before you get the emblem, because it comes out with 4 loyalty counters already on it. It's -3. Create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. Seriously? That's pretty nasty right there. Yeah, you could it's down to 1 loyalty counter, but you just popped out a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. Arguably, you could be like, well, man, you know, it costs 4 mana just to do that. You're also able to pump your creatures control flying at +1/+1 until end of turn. That's not huge, but the fact that it pluses 2, it's not +1, it's +2, and its ultimate is -6. You get an emblem with, if you control a creature, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1, reduces it to 1 instead. That's pretty cool. That kind of text is already on a card. I cannot, if someone wants to help me out, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it, but that text verbatim is already on a card. If you control a creature, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 1, reduces it to 1 instead. It already exists on a card. I think Serra Angel, it was long overdue. It was long overdue. They do have her all covered up, though. You know, she's not like Liliana, you know. I guess that's what you would expect from an angel, you know. I do understand. Yeah, the angel in the background of this one looks pretty sweet, too. But this is really neat. This is really unique. I can't wait to see what kind of cards they come up with in this set. If there's going to be a lot of new cards, completely new concepts to this what's the name of it again? Modern Horizons. This is so brand new to me also, guys. It's new to all of us. But skipping standard, I get it. This is just going to be for you Modern lovers out there. And there is an army of you. I think the one thing that was big also, another thing to take away from this, I should say, is right here. Will appear in Magic Online. I have said before, Magic Online is going to be a thing of the past. And honestly, I thought it was going to become a thing of the past. And I don't think this is going to save it. But this seems to be like an attempt to save it. If they could bring Modern, if they could bring Commander, if they could bring Legacy and Vintage and just every format there is out there, Pauper, if they can bring all of that to Magic the Gathering Arena, that would be amazing. The problem is, it's going to take a lot of time to do that. I mean, you're talking a lot of graphics, a lot of very intricate. Magic's not like Hearthstone. I mean, there's a lot of like real technical things that go into this game. That's part of that makes it so beautiful. It's very technical, very verbatim things. I mean, it's a very powerful game. I think to put everything into Magic Arena, even if they doubled like the workers, I mean, and I'm no computer scientist or whatever, but it would probably take them a year at least to incorporate all that data and everything, all the new graphics, new images that pop up on your screen, new animations. I think it would be a lot of work, and I don't think we're going to see it anytime soon, but maybe in a couple years down the road. This is like I feel like Magic Online is on life support. If you still play Magic Online, I got nothing against Magic Online. I've played Magic Online before. I really want to hear from you as well, because do you think this is an attempt to save it? If you're still playing Magic Online, have you even thought about Arena, or are you so geared because you have everything you want there? You have your Modern, you got your Vintage, you got your Legacy, you got your Standard, you got Commander, you got Pauper, you got every style, every format you already have at your fingertips already, and you're already able to play it. So I think that's one thing, in my opinion, is that what's keeping you guys from just leaving and going to Arena. I mean, if they were, here's another question for you guys who play Magic Online. If they were to bring all of that, whatever format it is you play, to Arena, would you find it more appealing and more interesting to play on Arena and leave Magic Online? That's another big question I had for you guys. I think this is a great thing, and I don't see no stop, man. I don't see no end to the possibilities. Magic the Gathering is awesome. This is the big thing that they were talking about they were going to do this year. This is it. So there you guys go. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Holy shnikes. $6.99 Magic the Gathering Online per pack. I don't have a price for you guys for how much it's going to cost in paper yet. But there she blows, man. Let me know your guys' thoughts. We'll see you later.